an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge.
Baptized in blood and fear.
On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge
And baptized in blood and fear.
on an all-new Xena. Coming up next on an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge
And baptized in blood and fear.
on an all-new Xena. Coming up next on an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge
And baptized in blood and fear.
on an all-new Xena. Coming up next on an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge
And baptized in blood and fear.
on an all-new Xena. Coming up next on an all
Grow on, you old crone. You'll get what you deserve. The Dark Brotherhood will see to that. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy. Finally! My prayers have been answered! It worked! I knew you'd come! I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came, an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood! It took so long, so very long. But now that you're here, you can accept my contract. My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind. But she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here. And you could kill Grella the Kind! Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there. Grella is the head mistress of... I have a family heirloom you can have. Supposed to be sort of valuable. I hope that's all right. She got sick last winter when the snows came, and she never got better, not all year. One night, she fell asleep and never woke up. So now I'm all alone, and the Jarl said I have to go in an Honor Hall orphanage. It's not fair! I've never been more sure about anything in my entire life. Someone like Broad doesn't deserve to live one more day. She's a monster! Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
had another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves Guild has
I don't
Maven
know you.
Blackbriar at its
You and
back.
Riften looking for
One
trouble?
snap of her fingers, and you could end up in Riften jail. Worse.
They represent
Yeah?
the
Well, I
reason
got
I'm
news
here.
for
I
you.
can't
There's
just
nothing to
ignore
see
it.
here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger
don't
sticking
want
their
it to
nose where it doesn't
They're
belong.
the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long
The
time.
Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. All right. Let's not get too hasty now. So what do you want to know? Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says. You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you. Huh? Not my problem. Be seeing you around.
I'm really getting tired
Yes?
of these excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the
Please.
gold. Everything
Please,
else
I
is
need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so bad?
Huh? Yes. Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected. I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of acid.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Skrellet.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here, until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Growler. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
afraid of Grelin. When Aventus escaped, she was so mad. I got double the beatings that day. I hate her. Everyone hates her. She's the meanest person I ever met. Sometimes she even locks us in the room. Constance tries to stop her, and is real good to us, but it's never enough. All right then.
Please, lady, you gotta get me out of here. Ever since Aventus left, Grillad's been even meaner than usual. I ain't afraid of the old hag, still. I wish Constance was in charge. She treats us real good. Constance. Sometimes she gives me little snacks, which is good, because we only get but one meal. Late, too, in the afternoon. I'm a growing boy. I need as much food as I can get. Bye. Come to get yourself a kid? You're out of luck. No way Grillad would let any of us get adopted. Sometimes, when she goes to her room to work or sleep, I slip out for a bit. A boy's gotta make a living, right? All right, then.
What do you want? You have no business being in here. You've taken up enough of my... The what? Why, how dare you? I will not be intimidated in my own orphanage. Get out! Get out this instant!
Watch it! It's Grillad! Someone has killed Grillad!
Grelin is dead! Aventus did it!
Hooray! Grillad the Kind is dead at last! We're saved! Yay!
Aventus really did it! He got the Dark Brotherhood to kill old Grelin.
Hurrah! Hurrah! Hooray! We love you, Dark Brotherhood!
I cannot best you! Ah!
If you've got some time, stop by my House of Curiosities. I promise you'll see wonder.
Ulfric will listen to you.
It's not that simple. Ulfric wants Skyrim for the Nords. He doesn't trust what he calls outsiders.
You see how many
Well, grow of the kind. Is she, you know... Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. And thank you. Thank you again.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Yeah, got this note. Don't know. Creepy fella, black robe, couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to... Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
What do you need, my friend?
Come to Olava for a reading, did you? Sorry, pup, but I'm not quite in the mood.
Clean mug around here somewhere. You want a drink? All right then.
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
What can I do for you?
A few drinks, a few laughs, and a contest. What could be better? Ha! We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started. I'll start round one. Down the hatch. Your turn. One down, my friend, one down. Huh? Gold solves most problems, doesn't it? Nah, I don't think so. And how about you?
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
Come to Olava for... Oh, I tell the future all right, when I feel up to the task, that is. But I'm afraid my energies...
It was anger that brought each of us here, but it is love that keeps us fighting. You're going to Fort Newgrad. They have some of our boys locked up there, but with a little luck, we can turn that to our advantage. I've sent some men to scout out the area. Meet them. See if you can't find a way to slip in, free our men, and take over the fort. They'll never suspect an attack from the inside. This won't be easy, but that's why I'm sending you. You got the grit to get this done? I knew I could count on you. If there was someone else Ulfric could trust with... They have some of our boys locked up there. But with a little luck, we can turn that to our advantage. I've sent some men to scout out the area. Meet them. See if you can't find a way to slip in, free our men, and take over the fort. They'll never suspect an attack from the inside. You're going to Fort Newgrad. Watch yourself out there.
We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to. Well, look who it is. How have you been? Straight to business with you, huh? Well, it just so happens I have the perfect mission for you. We found a cave under the lake. With luck, it'll lead into the prison. I need you to sneak in there and free our men, killing anyone inside as you go. Once you've rescued the prisoners, head out to the courtyard. We'll stand guard out here, and rush in as soon as we hear fighting.
Should be fun.
Talos preserve you.
guard has the key. Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Hurry! Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Hurry! Hey! Hurry! Hey! 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 The guard has the key. Get me out of here! I'll smite you! Hey! Hey, hurry! Hey.
Thanks.
Hey!
Let's teach these bastards a lesson. All right. Last but not least. Let's go.
Send Ulfric my regards.
That's all you've got?
Thanks. I thought I was going to rot in here. So, what's the plan? Good. I've got a few scores to settle. Fight, or die well. There's more of them somewhere around here. Lead the way. Until next time.
Suffered yours during training. Carlos, smite.
Great work. Get back and report our success. I'll stay here and clean up the mess. Glad you're here. Couldn't have done it without you. We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to. Let's do this already. I'm itching to kill something. Keep your eyes open.
If it isn't ice veins, hi there.
I own Hollifrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull. I own Hollifrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
If it isn't ice veins, hi there.
I'm proud we liberated Falkreath from the Empire. In many ways, it's the heart and soul of Skyrim, not to mention its rather strategic position. Some brothers have taken to calling you Bonebreaker. Evidence of your ferocity and determination, a fitting name. So we shall all call you thus. The war demands so much from us. And we give all we have to it and to the people. But I've kept a little something to offer you in appreciation. Please take this on behalf of all the brothers and sisters. And I need capable and loyal warriors close at hand. So I'd like to offer you a home in Wenhelm. Speak with my steward, who'll make the arrangements. Get over to our camp in the Reach. They need every able body they can muster. Take care.
Been a murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs an orphanage. Those poor children must be heartbroken. Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
If those Whiterun guards can take down a dragon, so can we.
Sleep well? Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod, Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight problem. You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay. Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from, well, that's not really important. The here and now. That's what matters. You see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, oh, which one? Go on, see if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire. See, I knew we could resolve this civilly. A debt owed must be repaid. You understand that. Well, get to it then. Pick your guest and send the poor fool to the void. I'll give you the key to this shack and you'll be on your way.
Get these things off of me! None of your damn business who I am. If you're going to kill me, just do it already. Esmara is my witness. If I didn't have this hood on right now, I would spit right in your face.
Well, well, aren't we the overachiever? 3 possibilities, 3 victims. Must have been one of them, right? So why take chances? Indeed. For you, my friend, seem to understand what's truly important. When I give an order to spill blood, you follow it. No questions, no remorse. Of course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level. I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, Answer with the correct passphrase. Silence, my brother. Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home. Remember, the sanctuary is in the southern pine forest, just beneath the road and away from prying eyes.
Takes care of that.
You speak to a vigilant of Stendar. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down. They are profane creatures with no hope of redemption. They lure innocents to their deaths and corrupt the souls of all they touch. And their heretical artifacts grant powers to mortals that wreak havoc across Tamriel. They must be destroyed or guarded to prevent temptation.
What is
Ah, at last. I hope you found the place all right. Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all. This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable. Soon, my dearest. Soon. I'm arranging a job for you, but I need some more time. For now, go talk to Nazir. He may have some smaller contracts to tide you over. Soon, the Night Mother will arrive, and things around here are sure to get even more interesting. Ah, but one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors. Be sure and introduce yourself to your new family members. They're all very eager to meet you.
Again. Do the part where he tries to buy you some candy.
Okay, wait. Here we go. Oh, you're such a pretty little girl. Would the sweetie like a sweetie? Oh yes, how about some chocolate? Oh yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the candy shop, through this alley. Oh yeah, very good, very good. Mine's dark down here. Oh, but you're so beautiful. Such a lovely smile. Your teeth! No!
No, Babette, but you are so wicked.
What about you, Festus? How did that last contract turn out?
Oh, yes, please, old man. Regale us with your tales of wizardry.
Ah, the young and stupid. Always mocking the experienced and... My contract went very well. Tried it Getting this close to turning that priest inside out. That messy.
And what of your latest, Arnbjorn? Something about a Khajiit. Merchant, was it?
Oh, a big doggy chasing a little kitty. How adorable.
I am not adorable. It was not funny, and he wasn't a merchant. He was a Khajiit monk, a master of the Whispering Fang style. But now he's dead. And I have a new loincloth.
On an all-new Xena,
That house, they are cursed.
the warrior princess faces her greatest challenge. On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge. On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge. On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge. On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge. On an all-new Xena. Coming up next. On an all-new Xena.
That house, they are cursed.
The warrior princess faces her greatest challenge. On an all-new Xena.
newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you.
You must be talking about the caravan job.
It's the part with the severed head I find most impressive. My compliments.
But who knows?
In
I've
the
been
end,
proven
rely on a
wrong
woman's
before.
natural weapons, beauty and seduction. The rest was a formality, though a rather
Did she now?
messy.
Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet. And more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure. It is. These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest. Don't pay much either. But they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere. You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated. Whichever works for you. Well then, let's get started. I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Baytild, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more. He's a hapless beggar living in some ruins just outside the village of Iverstead. Easy, even for you. He lives just outside Anga's mill in the woods. He was once the miller. Now Papias is just a paranoid recluse who thinks someone is out to get him. And he's right. She separated from her husband several months ago. Now the two run competing mining operations. Baytild's angry and desperate, a fighter. Ah, well, I'm Redguard, as I'm sure you've noticed. Though not like most of my kind you'll find in Skyrim, that's for damn sure. I am a child of Hammerfell, born of the sands of the mighty Alakir. In that great desert, blood is a shade of crimson I can scarce describe. My past is long and storied, and not altogether proud. But the Dark Brotherhood saved me from myself, and I never looked back. Ah, well, I'm Redguard. I am a child of Hammerfell, born of the sands of the mighty Alakir. In that great desert,
welcome, my sister.
blood
Welcome
is a
to our
shade of crimson
sanctuary.
I can
You have made
scarce
the right
describe.
choice joining us, I assure you. You just trust in Astrid, follow her orders, and you'll do fine here. Once I was a Shadow Scale, an assassin in service to the King of Black Marsh, trained by the Dark Brotherhood since the day of my hatching. Ah, but that was a lifetime ago. Today, I am the last of my kind. My order is extinct. Now, I happily serve Astrid in this sanctuary. I am a trained killer, and once again have been given purpose. Life is good. Kill well and often.
Let's get to it.
Well, well, it's raw meat. Oh, my beautiful wife has told me all about you. I'll give you a week before you end up dead in a ditch. Look, if you're trying to get to know me, don't. I don't like you, and I never will. It's nothing personal, but my wife trusts you, and I trust her judgment, so you can't be all bad. Here's all you need to know. I'm a werewolf. I like killing things. I love Astrid. I hate annoying people, and the color blue gives me a headache. Later, Hamhock.
There, don't let my appearance throw you off. I'm older than you, a lot older. Getting bitten by a vampire when you're 10 will do that to a girl. I'm just a little girl. The Dark Brotherhood killed my mama and papa, and then they took me captive. Please, please help me. Rather convincing, don't you think? In truth, I'm no more a little girl than you are. I was once, of course, 300 years ago. Vampirism tends to keep one remarkably fresh. Right then.
New sister, may I offer my most sincere welcome to our family. You certainly have a strange energy about you. I look forward to following your progress. What a curious question. Well, I enjoy moonlit nights, taking long walks on the beach, knitting, and unicorns. In fact, I once took a seaside stroll on a moonlit night and discovered a unicorn, which I proceeded to stab in the throat with a crochet needle. I'm a woman of refined yet simple tastes. Kill well, and often.
Yes, you're the new family member. Let's make this easy. Consider me the cranky old uncle nobody talks to. You go your way, I'll go mine. I like to say I was born with a wand in my hand. Well, not literally. You could see how painful that would have been for Mother.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet. The unholy matron, the shrouded lady, the mistress of the void. She goes by many names. Ages past, Sithis gave a woman 5 children. She killed them to win his favor, thus becoming the Night Mother. If you believe that sort of thing. Today, well, she's a skeleton. An ancient corpse. But more importantly, a corpse that's being brought to this sanctuary by her keeper. Yes. A few months ago, I received word from the Night Mother's keeper that he had arrived in Skyrim from Cyrodiil. The Night Mother's crypt in Bravil was destroyed, a result of the chaos caused by the war with the Thalmor. That forced a relocation. I don't know where the keeper has been these past few months, but I recently received another letter. He's bringing the Night Mother here. Soon. They used to come from the Night Mother. Potential clients would perform the Black Sacrament, and she would hear their prayers. The Night Mother would communicate this to the listener, who would then dispatch a speaker to arrange the contract with the client. But that was a long time ago. There hasn't been a listener in years. Not since Cyrodiil was overrun in the war with the Thalmor. But people don't know that, so they still perform the ritual. And we eventually hear about it. When someone wants us, we find out. This sanctuary has been my entire life since I was a young woman. That's when I first discovered my, shall we call it, aptitude for elimination. I had an uncle, you see. He made certain unwanted advances. So I killed him, and liked it. Then I killed again, and liked it even more. And so on. I was recruited by the Dark Brotherhood, and have been here ever since. I met my husband, Arnbjorn, rose to leadership, and now, here we are. Be sure and introduce yourself to your new family members. They're all very eager to meet you.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften. She asked me to hand out these notices to everyone I met. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Can't sleep well no matter how much drink I put in me. Got any ale or mead? Until next time.
These dreams are real, I tell you. Real! Until next time.
I'm really not in the mood. State your business or take your leave. I've a mine to run, so if you'll excuse me.
That's close enough. That's... Don't even think about it. Hey, be careful! Stop that! Don't do that again. Last warning.
But the Night Mother is mother to all. It is her voice we follow, her will. Would you dare risk disobedience? And surely... punishment?
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Oh, be quiet, you great lumbering lapdog. The man has had a long journey. You can at least